Hello, hello. Hi there. Welcome. I'm Lisa. How are you too? What can I help you with today? You are looking at getting a custom engagement ring. Very cool. I could certainly help you out with that. Now, is it okay? Are you here today with your partner or okay? Sometimes people just bring in like a family member to help them create, designing an engagement ring or selecting an engagement ring. So I always like to ask. Yes. Before we get started, I would love to hear a little bit about you two, how you met, your story. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love that. Uh-huh. Wow. That's so sweet. And how did you propose? Hmm. Did you see it coming? Oh, how sweet. I love it. Have you two been looking at engagement rings already? What has made you want to go the route of a custom ring? Okay. No, I totally get it. And it's so fun having a ring that's like really unique. I think it just adds a little bit more to it. So, I am going to ask you some questions just to get a better idea of what you're looking for, okay? Great. Let me actually start with pulling up some of our previous custom rings that we have designed here in house. I think it's just important for you to get an idea of the kind of work we do. Obviously, your ring would be totally unique, but I still like to give you some ideas of what we can do. So let me pull up. Let's see. Perfect. Now, if you'll just scroll through. This is the same ring, but just a picture from a different angle. Yes. That one we just finished last month. Yep, the client was so happy with it. That one I think has been one of my favorites to work on. And that's just some of our more recent creations. Now, let's get into the more important things. Tell me a little bit about what you're looking for, but let's start off with a very important question. We got to get out of the way quickly. Budget. Do you have a budget in mind? Okay. It's a good range for us to work with. We can totally make that happen. Now, do you have any inspiration photos or some things that a style that you already like? Again, your ring is going to be totally unique. We're not going to copy anyone else's style, and you won't get a replicate of something else we've created, but we can go and take, bits and pieces and understand what exactly you like from different rings to really combine it to one unique ring just for you. You have a Pinterest board. Perfect. Let me see. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's lovely. Now tell me a little bit. What about this ring do you like? Okay. What about that one? I see. Yep. Oh, gorgeous. Good. think I have an idea of the style that you like for sure. Now, are you looking for a lab grown or a natural diamond? Okay, perfect. That's really mainly what we work with here, so that is great. Great. Do you happen to know your ring size? No? That's okay. We can measure it here. Just put your finger through it and I will tighten it. Yep. Okay. Alrighty, now if you will just hand me your ring finger, please. Good. Let's tighten this up. How does that feel? Oh yeah. Perfect. So it looks like you were a size 7. Let me jot that down. Great. Now, do you have a specific like style or color, or material, things like that in mind? Okay. That's totally fine if you don't. That's the whole reason you're here, right? You know, you can try on some different rings and you can tell me what you like. Okay, let's do that then. Any from here that grab your attention in terms of the style or cut? Okay. Perfect. Let me grab that for you and you can try it on. Lovely hand, and we will go ahead and try on this ring. What do you think? It looks lovely. Okay. Yeah, hold it up, look at it. Good. Now here we have a couple different materials as well. Silver, gold, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. Anyone here that particularly grabs your attention? Okay. Yes, and I did notice that a lot of your inspiration photos were made, or it at least looked like they were made out of this material, so I figured you had a preference. Yeah. Lovely. Okay. Did you want to try on any other ones? Oh, yes. We can certainly try this one on as well. Okay. Any other one that you're interested in trying on? Have you looked at the band here? I think that one's lovely. And it reminds me a little bit of one of the photos you had saved on your Pinterest board. You want to try it? Okay. Yes. Great. Anything else? Okay. Let's start with sketching a little bit. What your thoughts are. Okay. When we talk about diamonds, there are 4 things to really keep in mind. So the 4 C's we like to call them. It is the color, the cut, the clarity, and the last one is the carat weight. Now, we can kind of tweak around with those 4 characteristics of the diamond in order to meet what you want, but still stay within your budget. Now, color is pretty straightforward. The color of the gem or lack of color. The cut, most people think that that only refers to the shape, but it also really affects the shine of the diamond. When we're talking about the cut, we're talking about how the diamond is cut, how it's polished. That's very important. Next, we have the clarity. That is the number of natural imperfections, where it's located, the color of that imperfection, things like that. And then, of course, we have carat weight, which simply is just the weight of the diamond. So like I said, we can really adjust those different features to get something that still looks absolutely beautiful and how you want, but stays within your budget. We don't necessarily need to get the absolute best in every single category. Okay, now let us sketch a little bit of an idea of what you're thinking. This isn't going to be the final draft. This is just our first draft here. We'll have a couple more sessions where we'll really tweak the design and get it finalized and signed and then ready to make. Okay. Now tell me a little bit about, let me pull up my sketchbook real quick. Okay, let's start with material and color. Is there anything specifically that you're leaning towards? Okay. And in what color? Okay. And would you like all aspects of the ring to just be this one material and color, or do you want to tweak it? We could make, the band one, and then, okay, perfect. Making it easy for me. Okay. Next, speaking of the band, what are your thoughts around that? Do you like a plain, just simple band, or do you want some designs on the side? Okay. I love that. Okay. Are you thinking anything engraved? Okay. We can do that for sure. Now let's talk a bit about the diamond itself. Is there a cut that you are preferring? Oval, princess cut, okay, or something totally unique? Yeah, we can do that. And so we'll have that one main diamond front and center. Now around it, what are you envisioning? Oh, that's gonna look gorgeous. Okay. Now I'm thinking something like this. Does this accurately capture your vision? For now, at least. Okay. Awesome. So I think this is an awesome starting point for our work together. Let me just date it and write a revision number so we don't accidentally order it. We'll revision later on. Perfect. Now let me pull up our calendar and see when we can schedule you in to do another quick review, and then we'll sign off and get things rolling. When is your wedding? I should have asked that since the beginning. Okay. Okay. Yes, we have plenty of time then. Great. And let me look at my calendar. What days typically work best for you? Okay. Mornings, evenings, or whatever. Okay. How about next week? Okay. That works for me. Perfect. I will see you next week then. I'm so excited to get this finalized and get your dream engagement ring ready. Alright, I'll see you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.